Yeah, the SG 751P from San Imports. So this is a 6-hour, but because this is a Swiss gun, it's imported into America by way of San Imports, or JDI. This is the SOCOM version of the SG 751. And what makes this rifle special, at least for me, is that it is in 308. Thumper! Thumper! Now, you know when I start saying thumper, you know it's gonna be a good video. So, I love these rifles so much. I love them. I love them aesthetically. I like them ergonomically. Let me stop right there. And the reason why I say that is because though I like this grip, it's a little too exaggerated. So ergonomically, the grip is cool, but everything else I love. I love the way it looks. I love the way, it feels. It's just such a solid feeling rifle. And with the SOCOM edition, you get this quad rail on here, this green quad rail. And so I made it a point, this already had like a flash hider on it. I took it off and I put the Huxwrx brake on here. So you'll see how this thing runs suppressed. So I like to call these the Rolex of rifles. And the reason why I like to call them the Rolex of rifles is because they have such a great feel in the craftsmanship that kind of goes into making these rifles, which is weird because aesthetically, it looks like just stamped metal. So if you see them in the video, you're like, oh, okay, I guess. But when you get it in hand and then you start shooting it, it is such an enjoyable experience. Now, the interesting thing about this brake is it's doing its job. So this gun doesn't recoil very much at all for a 308. However, the concussive force makes it adds to the theatrics and the drama of the shooting in such a way that you think the gun is recoiling more than it is. So I want you to pay attention and listen to it and see it, but then watch me handle the recoil. And that'll tell you how easy it is to handle recoil on this gun.
Watching this video, a word from our sponsor. Have you ever thought about making a living in the firearms industry? If you enjoy gun repair, ballistics, and learning about firearms, Sonoran Desert Institute's online courses might just be a good fit for you. To find out more, visit sdi.edu or call 480-999-4767 today. All the ammo used in this video was brought to you by Nosler, maker of the most innovative, most accurate, and most effective bullets and ammunition in the industry.
I love this gun so much. I love it. Now here's the crazy thing. I don't think that any of the SG rifles will ever be my go-to rifle. And I know it sounds weird because I love the gun so much. And I've had an affinity for this gun for quite a while now. I would say going back 15 years. And yes, a large part of it is due to movies and because I like the way it looks. But even when I got it in my hand, when you feel just how solid it feels, just how well it shoots. And even the recoil impulse is just a very smooth recoil impulse, especially when I add this Huxwrx brake on here, but also it's so smooth that it's even though it is a piston system, and usually piston systems are seemingly a little bit harsher on recoil versus direct impingement, but not this sexy beast. No, not this sexy beast. Now, actually, let's see what this thing is like. All right, so now we got this beautiful Huxwrx suppressor on here, which admittedly makes the gun a little front heavy. But one thing about this rifle is that there are 4 gas settings. 4. So we were just shooting on non-suppressed. So now, based on the can, you can kind of tune this gun based on the suppressor you have. And so let's see. I got it on the first setting for suppressor. Let's see how this runs. Let's see here. Let's do that good. Oh, that's that. Okay, this is a first mag. This is my first time shooting this gun on camera, hence first mag. I have not shot it suppressed until now. And when I tell you, this completely changes the character of this gun. It's, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh! Oh God, oh man. Okay, so here's what happened. Shooting it with the Huxwrx, shooting it with the brake on here, what it did was it created such a contrast between shooting it with the brake and then shooting suppressed that it's elevated the shooting experience. Now, it's not that super crazy concussive force, but crazy thing is I'm still not getting a ton of recoil even though this gun is suppressed. Oh my gosh, I love it. Let's see, let's go. Let's go, let's do a double tap. We can do a double tap. Oh! At these distances, I'm pretty far out. Trying to double tap from this distance is kind of stupid. So as you can see, I'm hit the first shot, missed the second shot. I'm kind of making excuses, but whatever, you'd be able to deal with it. But let's go. Let's go over here. The angle's throwing me off. There we go. So smooth. You know what I want to do? I got this set up all wrong. This needs to be on a bipod. That's what this needs to be. This needs to be on a bipod. Put a bipod on here, suppress this bitch, put a 3 to 18. Oh, money. Maybe even a 2 to 10. Put a loophole 2 to 10 on this bad boy, because right now I'm running a 1 to 6. This, and then on top of that, it folds. Ah, you can't beat that. Like, look at this. All right, okay. You know what gun I want to compare this to? The SCAR 17. The SCAR 17 in this head-to-head would be very, 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 very interesting. Just look, it just feels so, look, okay. It's a 16-inch barrel and it's unwieldy, kind of. Not really, but kind of, right? I want to put it on a bipod and make this more of a kind of a DMR kind of a rifle. But even here, if I wanted to, so let's say I want it to be a little more dynamic. I want to go, huh. And then come over here. And run over here. Get down on a knee. Oh, that hurt. Get up, stand. Oh, come on. So you can do it. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can do it. I love this setup. Okay, I'll take it back. This could be one of my go-to designated marksman rifle. So the guns I would put this up against, the SCAR 17S, the HK MR762. Actually, I have to take that out because it doesn't do this, right? So SCAR 17S and this. These are the direct competition. And I can already tell which I prefer in some aspects and which I don't prefer in others. But I'm babbling because I just want to keep shooting this thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, oh, another thing, the trigger. So I'm almost out. I got 1 round left. All right, so if you see here, this trigger has a stopgap here. You can adjust that. So it's an adjustable trigger that you can make it come out, you can make it come in, just how much length of pull you want on your trigger. And then this trigger here is a very smooth, it's a mechanically smooth trigger. It's not like mechanical like a staple gun. It's mechanical like, I don't know, I'll figure it out. But look, I got 1 round left, and then here you go. You got this, that's your wall. It's a little cushy, it's cushy. Cushy here, and wall. Whew. That's definitely a DMR, and by DMR I mean a designated marksman rifle. So basically kind of a sniperish role. largely because one, that trigger is actually really good and precise. Two, it suppresses so damn well, as you can see here. And then three, it's not so unwieldy with the suppressor that it's kind of only relegated to being on a bipod. But holla at me when I put bipods on here and then tell me what I think then. Other than that, there you have it. 6-hour SG 751P, imported by JDI Imports. My guys, ooh. Yeah. That's a sick setup. I'm sorry, this is tits. Where's my magazine, Peter? This is tits.